Welcome to the 93 Under-18 West Coast Junior Football League Grand Final between Corio and Amateurs. The bounce down sees now that Amateurs go into attack. The kick, though, a poor one from young Brad Unit. And Unit is his name known to his teammates. There's been a kick behind Tassie. Did you pick that up? Good morning to Arthur Hodgson.
Good morning, Ron Bray, and welcome to the Western Over. Yeah, it was a bit of a late tackle there from the Corio player. Amateurs have picked up that free kick. Interesting to note out there, Ronnie, today we see this number 17 for the Amateur side. Darren Gillies was named as an emergency for the Falcons this morning's game, so he'll be a player we'll look at with interest.
Yes, certainly. Saw him here last year at the Western Oval, and a year older, a bit bigger, a bit stronger. Should be a better footballer for it. As we see Amateurs go into attack. Oh, there's been a mark paid. A lovely drop punt from the youngster in the pocket too. Just trying to pick him up in the long sleeve Guernsey. And he kicked it well, and he's been congratulated too by his teammates. That's great spirit to see. And I think you'll find...
might be Travis Robinson, right?
Yeah, I think he could be. And Sticks is his name to his teammates. The shot at goal's number 3, actually, Heath Perrott. Passer. He's found his teammate there who's waltzed in. And who's kicked the goal, Tassie?
Heath Parrott. For the Amateur side.
No, it was number 3, the little bloke who punted the ball up from the forward pocket.
Oh, no, the goal kicker. Sorry, Ronnie. Yeah, the goal kicker was Travis Robinson, number 4. The number
Sticksy,
4 Guernsey.
Number 4's got it. Thank you very much. And great goal. Good start. Opening seconds of the 93 West Coast Junior Footy League Under-18 Grand Final here at the Western Oval. Another fine guest video production. And we must congratulate the umpires too, Taz. Graham Munro in the middle, putting the ball to ground.
There's the bounce. Up they go. Amateurs get this tap down. Picked up now for the Amateur side. Oh, out, inside, outside kick there. Goes towards centre forward. No play able to take possession here. Now they're a chance, Amateurs. They work onto this one, but it's been kicked over the boundary line out of bounds. Kicked out of bounds there by number 8, and that's Ben Gee Amat, looks like, for the Amateur side.
Yeah, Giacomo. Giacomo, it is.
Is
Interesting to see number 17, Darren Gillies, who you spoke about earlier, wearing a helmet. Probably pretty intelligent stuff, do you think? Same sort of thing as what the big fella at the Sydney Swans wears.
Yep, especially in
Richard Osman.
In this kind of footy. He might have had a few knocks around the head. And only a young bloke, maybe his parents are a little bit concerned, but there's certainly nothing to be ashamed about putting a helmet on the head in this
I think it could be a thing of the future, Taz.
I think so, for sure.
Back into the centre, or back in from the boundary line there. It's on half-forward flank members' side of the Western Oval. Graham Munro, the umpire, has blown the whistle, and it looks like the big fella, the big ruckman for the Amateurs side in Timmy Glebin, Schlong, kicks long down the forward line. Pack of players fly, comes to ground. Quick defensive kick out. Well sharked there for the Amateurs by Brad Fleet, and the Unit bangs it up to the pocket, but he can't find a teammate up there, Tassie. It's out of bounds some 20 metres from the Amateur goal.
Yes, throw in. Amateurs doing all the attacking early. Gillies in the ruck. He tries to grab that one out of the air, but well tackled there by Cousins, it looked like. The ball comes to ground. They all go in on top of it now. Corio a chance to clear, but it's picked up by Gillies again. Goes with the left foot to the goal square. Oh, a touch by the Corio player. Giving chase there is Danny Tillans for the Corio side, and he sees that one over the line and through for one behind. The second score of the day for the Amateur side takes them on to 1-1-7. Early stage of this first quarter, they lead. Corio have yet to score. Ronnie, you picked 3 winners last week. Who are you tipping in this one?
I think it's going to be a good game of football. I'd love to go Robbo's way, but Neville O'Toole, very confident, said he'll win by 5 goals, the Corio Devils, so Corio will win.
You'll go with the Corio, right? I'll go with Amateurs, just to be different.
Good on you, Taz. Ball's out on outer side, half-back flank. The kicker drops short. Opportunity now for Corio. Picked it up and was well tackled. A quick kick out of the half-back line. Sees now picked up by Corio again, who kicked long up to half-forward. But again, doing some fine work in defence for the Amateur side. I think you'll find that could have been the big fella Crosley as he goes to half-forward. Now picking it up there was Guthrie. I think it's Goofy, isn't it? Mully. Dean Mully. We'll call Mully anyway. But Brad Fleet, he's been quite active early stages of the game, Tassie, the number 11 Guernsey.
Yeah, he's a wiry looking on baller. Some good skill, so it's good skill amongst these junior sides, as we've seen in last week's game. Corio got a chance now to defend. They go in short, looking for it, or can't take the mark there. That looked like Darren Bennett for the Corio side. Eventually it's picked up by Jason Ward. He thumps it towards the goal, but once again they're offline and through for one behind. 1 goal, 2 now, 8 Amateurs. They're doing all the attacking early stages of this first quarter of the under-18 grand final GDFL football, and Corio yet to score.
Fullback for the Corio side. Tassie brings it in. Ricky Bingham it is, and he goes to the outer side of the ground, trying to find a teammate out. I think you'll find it's Timmy Leach over the top of the ball. He can't really get the footy out. He's copped one a little bit high, and umpire Graham Munro will give Corio the free kick.
There's the ball. Get Corio a chance now. All good strong play there from Corio. That looked like running through there was David Cousins. He goes to centre wing. Giving chase out there is his teammate from Corio, Tim Leach. But over the boundary line, hot pursuit by Darren Gillies, and we'll have a throw in on the outer wing. Boundary umpire bring the ball back into play.
5 minutes gone to the 93 grand final West Coast Junior Footy League under-18 section between Corio and Geelong Amateurs. Sees that Dave Cousins picks up quickly on the left foot, bangs it to half forward, and a great grab's been taken there for the Corio side in Peter Lurie, but it's been taken off him for a push.
It has been taken off him and gives Amateurs a chance now. A strong mark being taken in the middle of the ground by Jason Ward. So Ward, the big fella, has to retrieve his own ball. His teammate comes in, gives it to him. Ward keen to get on with the business. He goes now with a long kick towards centre half forward, looking in the Gillies direction. Gillies opposed to Darren Bennett. The ball gets punched away. Gillies is first back on it. Goes with the left foot long towards the goal square. But once again, he's offline. Gillies for the amateur side, and they put through another behind. But doing all the attacking 5 minutes in the first quarter, and Gillies looks like a likely type. Right?
Yeah, he certainly does. And Razza, as he's known to his teammates, doing very well early stages, and I think you'll find he'll be getting a lot of close attention there from Robbie Walton, who at the moment, is giving him a little bit too much latitude, Taz.
Yep, there's the kick and goes where Gillies is in front. He can't mark, but he's got a chance to recover. He does that with the left foot. Oh, he's gone in short to the pocket. The Corio teammates fallen over there at the crucial time. Now they're a chance. Amateurs comes back out in the direction there for Amateurs. Look like Brad Ivans, and Ivans is following the lead of his teammates, and he's pushed that one to the left, right-hand side, through for one behind once again. So all the attacking,
Tassie, but good pressure from the defenders of the Corio side, just unsettling the amateur boys shooting for goal, and that's the reason for why the scoreboard tells us that the Geelong Amateurs are 1 goal for 10. Corio yet to score. 6 minutes gone to the first quarter.
Ricky Bingham it is, brings the ball back into play. We're on the outer side of the ground with a chance now for the Corio side. Looks like Stephen Rowe, but Rowe's been put under a lot of pressure and the ball's forced over the line and out of bounds. Out there also a bit of support from his teammate Eamon Charles. The boundary umpire will bring it back into play. Up they go. Oh, Gillies again tries to grab it out of the ruck, but good play from the Corio defenders there. Been taken too high, and that's number 4, Clinton Ettridge. He'll have a chance with a 50-metre penalty now. He'll be pushed up the centre wing and a chance to send Corio into attack.
A little bit of undisciplined footy there from the amateur camp, and I'm sure Robbo will be right onto that, as a disciplinarian is his middle name. The coach of Geelong Amateurs, Peter Robertson.
The old army stalwart. See, give you that discipline, mate.
Certainly.
That's where they learn it all from.
Well, Corio's Clinton Eldridge goes up to half forward, good football, and finds a teammate there in Crazy Graf, kicks it long up to the goal square. Back of players fly, comes to ground. Amateurs defend well. We see that. I think you'll find that was Jason Ward, it was it? Clear the football for the amateur side. No, it was Lee Shaw, the plugger, and the skipper of the Geelong amateur side at centre half back. He copped one as he got rid of the ball. Penalty down the ground. Amateurs into attack.
And Travis Robinson leads in the race for that one on the half-forward flank. But once again, poor disposal sees it over the line and out of bounds. So 3 or 4 throw-ins early. We've played 7 minutes into this first quarter. Amateurs 1 goal for 10. They lead Corio, who are yet to score. Not settling down that well. The big fella looks like Smith in the ruck for the Corio side. Now they're a chance, Corio, as their half-back flanker comes in there. That was Darren Bennett. Bennett can't get a clear kick away. Eventually it's picked up out there by 45. That's David Cousins. Goes with the left foot. There's a lot of left footers in this Corio side. Tries to handball off to Eamon Charles. That's ineffective. And busting through the pack there and copping one a little bit too high is the Amateurs player there. No, it's been given off to a teammate there, so something behind the play. That'll be Marcus Gillies to take the free kick. Gillies goes to centre half forward. Ball's been thumped down. They all fly in. Oh, now it's Gillies. Darren Gillies, I think that is, on the left foot again. He gets a long shot at goal, and I think he's made no mistake with this one, running straight through the centre.
Yeah, great goal, Gillies, and Razza, terrific stuff. But I tell you what, you've got to give a bit of credit there to the number 11 Guernsey, Brad Fleet. Ran in hard into that pack and really unsettled them too, and the ball squeezed out there to Razza, who's waltzed in from about 45, 50 metres too. on that loping left foot. Razza pops through his first, and Darren Gillies would be delighted with his start for the 93 grand final. Amateurs 2-4-16, Corio yet to score.
Well, obviously, Neville O'Toole's not real happy with the start. He's had his board Big Amat from full-back and sent the big fella Bennett back to the full-back position. So, obviously, Corio early moves to try and curb the brilliance of that number 17 Guernsey, Darren Gillies. Now they're a chance again, Amateurs, to go and attack. Eamon Charles goes in hard for Corio, tries to butter up. Eventually it's brought out in the direction of Cousins. The left footer goes to the wing. It's been trapped by the Amateurs player there, over the line, out of bounds, another throw in outside the ground.
Well, just for the viewers, Tassie, I would suggest that, well, at the Western Oval today, conditions a little overcast. Ground's in perfect condition, but we've got a pretty strong southwesterly, haven't we, going sort of diagonally across the ground, favouring the left of screen, probably worth 2 or 3 goals.
Yeah, probably 2 or 3 goals to the end of which Amateurs are kicking. So Corio still, now they start to settle down and go into attack. They're a chance here. If it can be picked up here, that looks like out there might be Loney Cousins. He can't pick up. Eventually he's got another chance with the left foot. I tell you what, that's a smart looking kick towards goal, but it's hit the post and offline through for one behind. I think that was Loney Cousins. Was it Noel, Ronnie, the number 5 Guernsey?
Yeah, good call, Tassie.
The captain of the side.
The skipper of the side, yep. And well, Loney a little bit stiff there, just hitting the woodwork at the Western Oval, but they've got their first score on the board. It's come at about the 11-minute mark of the first quarter, as now the defence stands firm for the amateur side. Kick long to half back. The high flies. Looks for Fleet, couldn't take the ball. There's been an infringement there on that amateur player. He was in front and will get the free kick against Aaron Charles.
Oh, that's
50.
That's a bad call from the umpire. It's one of these young kids get frustrated. But...
well, I thought the amateur bloke
I thought he
pushed in.
Yeah, he did. He did. I think the umpires are just trying to get a little bit of authority on the game, so I suppose that's fair enough.
Well, Adam Gumley now goes up looking for Gillies. Couldn't quite hold the ball, but he's got the ability to get in front. And he's been penalised here. Yeah, slipped at the crucial time. Probably should have knocked the ball out, but didn't do so. And Corio get the free kick at half-back, members side of the Western Oval.
Yeah, good play there by Gillies. Now he's a chance. He goes to centre wing, looking for his teammate there. At the back, picking up for the amateur side. Goes with a left-foot kick. Nice-looking kick there from the amateurs player. That was Chris Taylor. The ball's at half-forward now. We see Gillies, who's been plenty of the action. Look at that for skill. He does the blind turn. Goes with the left foot to the face of the goal square. Giving chase there, Steve Rowe for the Corio side, but it's been picked up there. I think you'll find that might be Tim Gleblin out there, is it? But once again, it's over the boundary line, another throw in. So Bingham's got his work cut out on this big fellow. I think he's going to need more support from his teammates around him, Ronnie.
Yeah, without a doubt, Tassie, and great smother down there by our little mate there in the back pocket for the Corio side in Bazza O'Toole. So the ball back into play now, and gee, there's a lot of desperation by the forwards too from the amateur camp, trying to pick the football up. Was the big Lebanon, I think you'll find. Couldn't quite control it, and we'll see a boundary throw in about 40 metres from the Geelong amateur goal, who are doing all the attacking at the 13.5-minute mark of the first quarter. The West Coast Junior Footy League Under-18 Grand Final at the Western Oval.
Yeah, the throw-in, Tate contested against Gillies. Now amateurs have got a chance. The handball comes out into the open spaces. It looks like it's picked up out there by Fleet. He goes short into the pocket and finds a teammate out there. I think it's the number 17 Guernsey. No, it's not the number 17 Guernsey. We'll try and pick him up with the knee bandage on. He goes with the left foot now, goes long towards the goal square, waiting at the back, but good defensive work from the Corio side there and punched through from one behind. So amateurs still doing all the attacking with the aid of this small breeze. Probably 2 goals, 3 goals. Corio still yet to settle down.
A little bit of indecision on who's going to bring the ball back into play.
Well, the problem there is that Bingham's been moved back to full-back, to centre-half back, so obviously he's must be still going to do the work, but it'll be hard for him to get back and pick up Gilly, so that'll be something they have to organise.
Kick in now. Looks out there for the big fella flying high was Tate Smith. He couldn't take the overhead grab. Pack of players have formed. We see working hard now the number 17 Guernsey, not listed in the program for the Corio side. As we see the ball now is forced over the line and out of bounds. Just have to try and confirm that for you. Could be Steve Rowe, who's listed as 18 in the program. Up they go, in front. Good work there from Gillies. Got it down here. Good team football, amateurs. Punts it up there to the teeth of goal. Oh, the high fly at the back of the pack was Sam Casbolt. Couldn't take the overhead grab. There's a pretty big pack of players have formed at centre-half forward. And the umpire will come in and bounce down And it looks like, yes, it's Nathan Ashton, the central umpire. Bounce, a good one too. Gillies again. Thumps it away from their goal. Looks for a teammate who comes in strongly, tries to kick it off the carpet, can't do so. Now an amateur player, got the old jumper on too, the white numbers on the back, 22, in Matthew Crosley. And umpires coming, he'll bounce down in between centre wing and half forward. Geelong Amateurs attacking area.
Up they go, the big fella, Gil Emlyn gets up high, but Charles tries to take it. He can't go with it. Eventually picked up by Hayes. His kick's beautifully smothered by Reynolds. Reynolds gives his teammate Fleet a chance to go into the pocket. Can't pick out Parrott. Parrott can't mark, but he's got a chance to recover. Good defensive work there from Rowe from the Corio side. Eventually Amateurs pick it up and get a chance to go back to centre half forward. Out in front's Bingham for the Corio side. Flicks the handball out in the direction there of Danny Tillins. Tillins can't mark. Now we've got a chance with Guthrie. Guthrie forces it through for one behind, and another behind goes on the board for the amateur side. That takes them on to 2 goals, 6-18. Corio, one behind. 15 minutes are gone of the 93 West Coast Junior Footy League under-18 grand final here at the Western Oval. Geelong Amateurs, handy 17-point leaders. Just waiting now, and I think it's Tate Smith brings the ball back into play. It's not a real good kick, drop short. Gillies met solidly there. Play on's the call. Loose ball. Allows now the number 12, Guernsey, Tim Leach, picks the footy up as he sees his teammate Rog King come in and give support. Looks for Cousins. He can't pick it up. Now trying to break his way through the tackle. And good tackle too for the Corio side. Got the free kick and went forward quickly. As we see now the ball spills out of the direction of King again, I think you'll find. Oh, Colin again. Gee whiz, the boys are tackling well here this morning. As there's been an infringement behind play. The Geelong Amateur boy doesn't look too good out there. Yeah, Marcus Gillies, the umpire's giving the Corio boy a talking to. Sending him off the ground, I'd suggest. I think you'll find it's Paul Smith who, well, umpires fair dinkum here this morning, and they obviously want the players to attack the ball. Paul Smith, the first recipient of the yellow card. And there's the kick. Marcus Gillies goes towards Darren Gillies. Gillies with the left foot. Looked like he was going to give the handball, but then decides to run with it. Has 2 bounces. He's at half forward now. Goes with the left foot. Long towards the goal square, looking for his teammate down there in Ivans, and Ivans hasn't let him down, and he's a chance to score. Ronnie 10 metres out, acute angle, and Amateurs looking the goods early stages, yes, first quarter. Yes, certainly. And Darren Gillies, gee whiz, he's really backed himself then, didn't he? Showed a lot of confidence and set it up sweetly for the Geelong Amateurs side as Brad Ivans comes in from 20 metres. Ivans has missed. 2 points off the boot of Brad Ivans. 17.5 minutes gone. Amateurs 2-7-19, lead Corio 1 point. Ball brought back into play. Members side of the ground. Sees now at the base of the pack was Carl O'Toole. Kicks back to the centre. Looks up there for his teammate who butters up well for the Corio side. Has a bounce to the youngster. You'll find it's Damien Weston as we see there. No, tripping over at the crucial time. At half forward was Cousins. He can't pick it up, but Amateurs doing well in defence. Spilled the ball over the top to Chris Taylor. He was well tackled. Lost the football, but good support Jason Ward, who punts it up to half forward, but it's all Corio at half back. Yeah, DeMarc taking it half back there for Corio. They'll bring it out to the wing, this member side of the ground. Up they fly. Looked like up there was Darren Bennett for the Corio side, but buttering up for Amateurs with the left foot. They go to half forward, giving chase out there for Corio's David Hayes. He keeps that one in play. Now Amateurs a chance, but over the boundary line. Players scream for out on the full. Good defensive work there from Brad Fleet. And now we'll see a throw in on the wing. Here they go, the big fellas. Young fella there, plenty of tattoos. 45 for the Corio side. That was Cousins. Now in they dive again. That was O'Toole going in hard. Oh, good skill there from number 1, Tate Ramsey. Goes in short. Bingham can't mark. It's picked up by Gillies again. Look at the way he gets out of trouble, Ronnie, and gives off the handball there to his little teammate. I'll come back to Gillies. He can't trap it, and Bingham relieves the pressure, but only straight to an Amateurs player. He's picked up, goes with the left foot. That was 28. That was Tim Gleblin. He's gone into the pocket. Now they're a chance, Amateurs over in that pocket. The umpire will bring him for holding the ball there, I think, and we'll see a Corio free kick. and it should go to the number 8, Roger King of the Corio side.
Yeah, Kingy, good work. He's a strong-looking customer too. Roger King, wearing that famous number 8 jersey, comes in with a long drop punt. It's a beauty over the back of the pack. That's the mark of the morning, if you don't mind, umpire. A screamer by the vice-captain, Chris Taylor for the Geelong Amat side, brings the crowd to their feet.
Yeah, great mark by Taylor, and now he's got the agency of a 50-metre penalty right on the siren. So Taylor, after that fine mark, a chance to put Amateurs third on the board. A disappointing start for the Corio side, but they'll get second use to the breeze, and I'm sure they'll bounce back. Let's see what Taylor can do with this one, Ronnie.
Gee, their use of the ball's good, isn't it?
Good side, good skills. A lot of left-footers out here in both sides, but yeah, their skills been exceptional, and just that Gillies, the guy at centre forward, makes them look that a little bit special.
Certainly does. Now, Chris Taylor, he really needs to drill this right through the centre. A lot of pressure on the youngster. He's going to be kicking from about 25, 30 metres. Oh, the drop punt's an absolute shocker. And has missed.
So, quarter time here at the Western Oval. 2 goals, 7-19 Amateurs. They lead Corio, 1 solitary behind. GDFL under 18 grand final night.